This is Matrix Lord 212, and I'm holding up Winds of Change, Book 3 in my Sorrow Separation Saga. Now, this is the poetry series continues as I try to motivate people out of the face of depression. Now, of course, this is me right here putting it down. So this book is basically a mixture of happy and sad rolled into one. So we have the qualities of Sorrow Separation, we have the qualities of Tomorrow's Song, and it's all together. It is also the prequel to Sorrow Separation, and as the series goes on, each book is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, with this cover is actually very colorful. It's supposed to show happiness, and I just covered the family right there. Okay, and it's supposed to show that everything seems like it's okay, but all of a sudden, winds of change actually, come and sweep into your life, and you don't realize that this will be the beginning of the end, or maybe a new beginning, where it's like the kids sense it, but the people don't, the parents don't, and it's a prequel to Sorrow Separation, where it's the winds of change that sweep into your life, and it's the sign of bad things to come. It looks are deceiving. It looks like everything is happy, beautiful weather, but there is a wind coming, a storm is coming, and things will change forever. And the result is obviously the sorrow of separation, which is my separation from being my sorrow from being separated from my family. So this is a great book. Gets very deep, has a lot of different things in here. I also put in 2 dedication poems in here that I did for my friend Melissa, for her mom. Based on cancer. Cancer is like a horrible disease. It is something that my family has had. A lot of different family members, from my great uncle Georgie to my grandparents. A lot of different family, my Uncle Rocky, a lot of different family members had it, and I can't stand it, really, and I can't stand the disease. I can't stand that there's no cure. And you know what, when I was asked to make a poem on cancer, usually I don't, if I can't, I can't just write spontaneously. I have to feel what I'm writing, and in order for me to do it. But when I was asked to do it, it just flowed, and I was able to do not 1 but 2. So it is a disease I'm most familiar with. And I was glad that I was able to put that in the 3rd book. In fact, that's kind of what delayed the 3rd book from coming out. It probably, between that and there was different issues with. It really didn't delay it. I mean, there was issues that delayed the book from coming out in 2010. But you know what? I delayed the book because I wanted to put that in there, and I wanted to, make it as best as it could possibly be. So it did come out, not in 2010, but right away in January 29th, 2011. It's a great book. It has many different, it leads into a lot of different things. Again, leads into Shadow's Reign also. So it's like the books, I said before, like the books are basically like split into 3 different factions. We have, the Sorrow or Separation faction, we have Tomorrow's Song faction, and then we have the Winds of Change faction. With Sorrow, they're all the same series. They're all part of the Sorrow Separation series, but it's like tiers, and it's like Sorrow Separation, Loss of Ways, Dark Days. Dark Days is a future book. We have Tomorrow's Song, Destiny's Calling, and Greatness and Glory, which is another future book. And then Winds of Change, it's like Shadow's Reign a little bit. Where it does tell of the evil, the darkness, the shadow, or shadows. So you have to see what I'm talking about. But anyway, a great book, very colorful and very different from the other 2 books. And the series continued. I actually published 5 books in the series in my first 14 months. So I was able to do that, waiting to see if I broke any records. I did contact, I can't give the names, but I did contact an agency that has big books on that stuff that they do every year. I'm not going to say what it is, but to see, and I have told August to see how many books I can pop out. They didn't exactly tell me what the record is, but we'll see what happens. Once again, I'm not going to just throw a book out there just to beat a record unless it's already written, and guess what? I already have like 3 books that are just sitting there that was written in the series. So it's amazing. It's ready to go. I just have to polish them off basically because Shadow's Reign just about done. You know, a couple weeks to go. You know, in Greatness and Glory, I probably have to tweak it because it's done. And the next book after that, you know, I'm not going to say if it's definitely Dark Days because I get in these mood swings and I decide to change things and directions. But originally, Dark Days was going to be book 8, but we'll wait and see because you know, everything is big into the 9th book, which is 9 Years' Time. 9 Years' Time will be the 9th book. So big things ahead for the Star Separation series, and my sci-fi book is coming. And I did write something on Doctor Who last night and this morning, so I'm very excited about that too. I hope something can come of it. I don't know who to contact, the proper channels, but you know, I didn't think I could do it, and then I wrote something, and I was like, oh wow, this is awesome. So, well, hopefully I think it's awesome. I don't know, but you know. I know, I'm my biggest critic, really. I mean, sometimes I look at things, I'm like, oh my god, I wrote this garbage, and then sometimes I'm like, wow, you know, so I am my biggest critic, really. So check out Winds of Change, Book 3 in the Star Separation Saga, and it is a prequel to Star Separation. Alright, thanks a lot, bye-bye.